Good. Hello? Am I live? Is this better? Work? It should be brighter. Why isn't there no light here? Does this help? I don't think it helps. It makes things darker. Maybe that works. I'll deal with that. Whatever. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the program. My mic is off on Spaces. I'm on Spaces for some god awful reason, like that app is going to work at all. We're here. It is Sunday. I'm going to be making coffee in my underwear. I got nice roses on them. Look, a nice bed of roses. Isn't this adorable in there? I think they're navy. These are old. They're a little faded, but I'm going to live with them. It was an old huckleberry that I pulled out and I was happy about. I will say this now, and I will continue to say it, and then we can talk about it for however long you want. Please go watch the latest AEW with -1. He is an 11-year-old. He's by far the youngest person we've had on the show. I was not prepared for him. Let me put it that way. You need to watch it because children like that need to be examined. There's something askew with him and how he holds himself and the freedom that he's allowed to have to do what he wants. And I don't know why that's a thing. And quite frankly, I blame the mother and the whole infrastructure of Elite Wrestling that seem to be buoying him. It's wrong. It'll have untold consequences for years to come. So, I tried to stand up and say something, and I certainly think the episode needs to be observed and experienced. So go watch it, go like, go comment, and go share it. Of course, we put out such a unique episode on the day that Twitter is fucking broken. That is the primary source of traffic for the show, for AEW, for professional wrestling. So I don't know what the fuck we're going to do in the meantime. Jesus, just go watch it. Go watch it and like it. They haven't even posted it on Facebook yet. I don't know why. Everything's a mess today, but everything was a mess yesterday, so I should be used to it by now. Number one. Number two, you can also find me on Blue Sky if that's something you're interested in, because we got to find somewhere else to go. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Let's talk to people who are talking to me. Amanda, good morning, sir. Hello, friends. What a brutal hay today. Brutal is the right word. I was brutalized in a variety of ways as I press my coffee. Mikey has a dissenting opinion. He's been a member for 12 months and said, good morning. Excellent one with -1. I tried my best. Mia said, good morning, beautiful people. CBD's not said, fantastic job with -1. You yes and the shit out of no buts. 5.5 stars. You gotta, if you want to be in this game, and this is the 61st episode we've done, you have to learn how to interview people who don't want to be interviewed. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Jay said, just stopping in to say good morning. I'm doing some cat drop-ins I can't watch today. That's adorable. I wish you could come here and say hello to Sylvia, who's also doing fine. Toxic T-Rex said, good morning, friends. Hope everyone is having a beautiful day. I'm enjoying the view. V said, RJ, I hope you held up okay with the wildfire smoke on your travels. Mike said, good morning. I'll tell you something. It canceled a lot of flights. I was luckily unaffected. I swear to God, it fucks up the air, and I swear to God that I feel like I sound different. Everyone went through this. They woke up that day and they're like, "Am I getting sick?" And then you move around. And you're like, "I'm not sick. It's just this, and it won't come out." I've never had that before, and I don't know what else to blame it on. I will say, last week at this time, I was getting ready for Forbidden Door. And everyone was so sweet in the Scotiabank Arena. That was my first time in an AEW in loafers. Ever, but also in loafers. And I was greeted with a wonderful chant by everyone there, and it was incredibly sweet. And I felt awkward about it because it was right before we went on the air. Like, we're on, but we haven't started yet. And then Renee looks at me and starts laughing, and I'm uncomfortable because I can't play it up. This is not an event about me. I have copied it. I can't be like, yeah, thank you. So I did I think I did one of these, and I think that worked. I think that was good enough. It was real classy, real Grace Kelly sort of shit. Simon said good morning. Mass Sanity said good morning. Mia said, I got a new symbol next to my name. Congratulations to you. Saeed said good morning to all. Happy Sunday. Candy said good morning. Sean Flagstaff, hey yo, culties, good morning, RJ. Return of the kitchen. The kitchen is back and happening. Mike said, what are your thoughts on the cult members infiltrating AEW TV? Any backstage chatter or heat about it? Yes. Someone messaged me immediately from the truck because, obviously the cameras are set up and I think they maybe do an hour of stuff before the show. And with the Renee heads, it was a Renee head and an RJ head. And I never met those people. I saw people that took pictures with them and they said they were very nice, but I never actually met those people. And I'm so sorry about it. And then, of course, Christine, who's listening everywhere, had wonderful signs, a BB Newer sign, a WrestleLand sign. She really, really outdid herself. Tremendous work. It was nice to see everyone in your fucked up sign. And I hope that continues. And I'll say it. People were quite relieved that it was our faces instead of Jim Cornette and Dave LaGreca. I'll tell you who I did get heat from. Well, I was going to say, like it's a surprise. I got heat from Taz, which is like every day of my life. He, on Monday night, was in his hotel room, which he told me was very large, had many bathrooms. And I figured you shit in one, you piss in one, you shower in one. And he wanted to lie in bed, wanted to decompress, because he sometimes gets very compressed with rage. He wanted to decompress. And he sat down on the bed. He said, let's watch some Canadian sports. He's a big CFL guy. He's a real Alouette, Taz. And he put on TSN. And lo and behold, who are the first two faces he sees? It's Renee and I. And he was a little miffed about it. He had a few choice words about the people I chose to mention. I said the term outside the box, and I mentioned Orange Cassidy and Danhausen. I should have said, you can also see the best suplexes. I'll tell you who likes suplexes, and then he would have been happy. So he was upset about that. But we move on. I'm way behind. I was just so caught up in my stories. SM said, hooray for Studio A. Thank you. Great morning, everyone. Mia said, what the fuck is wrong with Twitter? Everything. So support shit everywhere else as much as you can, too. I mean, try to tweet the best that you can because so many people are still there. But it's rough and it sucks. It's very difficult for everybody. V said the hay was amazing. He was the best guest yet. If you seem to think so, then fine. Nails is frustrated. She can't tweet or do shit. So now she's posting on Instagram. We got to make do. Support the things in any way you can support them. So Sierra has been a member for 37 months. I'm going to be an aunt in September. Welcome to the club. And I hope my nephew will be as sassy as -1. That's a good thing for an aunt to say because an aunt doesn't have to really be that involved for long periods of time. They could pop in, fuck you, Auntie So Sierra, and you'd be like, sounds good. And then you're just gone for a week. You can go on vacation. Saeed was talking about Sanjay Dutt's son, Satnam Singh, and that's apparently a secret that I shouldn't have said. Squirrel said, good morning, everyone. My wife was pumped to hear a smart guy reference on Hey. Wonderful Taj Mowry. Smart guy. And am I incorrect in saying Omar Gooding was on that? I think he was. And that other woman I had a crush on. Oh, fuck. The older sister. Can't remember her name. Someone will come up with it very soon, I'm sure. Sammy said, hi, RJ. Sam with the tortoiseshell glasses. Oh, my God. Hello. So I was saying hi to people in Hamilton. People had seats. Nug was there. Eric Johnson was there. A bunch of different comedians and people. And I ran into this wonderful person. I was talking to my friend Jordan, and I ran into this wonderful person named Sam. She was so sweet. I met her boyfriend too. Took a wonderful picture, and then she said, "I'll see you on Sunday. I'm in your thing." And I always tell people, like, you can't just say, "Oh, it's Todd," because I will forget Todd. But she had this wonderful. I was like, "Tell me, like, remind me that we met here." And I said, "And say it's Sam with the tortoiseshell glasses," because she did have them, and they're like Hey glasses. and just felt she had like a mini hay outfit on, and it was adorable. So hello, Sammy. How are you? And how are your glasses? Joe Queer said good morning. Pride Month is over. You can't have that name anymore. Joe Queer said good morning, RJ. Looks like you met your max with -1. It looks like today's youth is in decay. So Sierra said good morning, good morning, everyone. Emmanuel said, who is the sassiest guest on AEW? -1 was a handful. So was Soraya, I'll say. Lauren said, hello, everyone. Seeing RJ in person at Forbidden Door, I was oddly intimidated. So here's nails his shit with Twitter. She says, I can't tweet or DM FYI. Just like looks like I can only retweet people. And that's from the moment I opened it today. I haven't looked at 600 posts. No, clearly the system is fucked up and he's looking for an excuse. What I would suggest, and it seems to kind of work, is try to use the desktop, the website. It may work. It seemed to be working for me. I don't know how Spaces is working at all, considering there's all this rate limit shit going on. I guess it's not a problem. Who has said anything? John Taffer Sex Cult said, it's working, shitbird. Thanks. So, Nels, just do what you can. Retweet what you can. I know you're there in spirit. Roger said, is Blue Sky still invite only? Yes, but there's been such an influx because of what happened yesterday that Blue Sky stopped letting new people join because it was going to break their server. They're still in beta, and they're still figuring shit out. Having said that, I have like 11 or 12 Blue Sky codes. So if somebody wants on, let me know. And I'm sure you got to wait, but I'll try to send you the code. Joel said, -1 really kept RJ on his toes in the latest AEW. Great. Don Marie said, good morning, everyone. David Arquette said, hello, friends. I love you all. David loves each and every one of you. And in many ways, that's a problem. Shouldn't love everyone. There's a few people on my list who don't need my love. There's a few people who I just keep to the like category. And that's fine. Chris said, are you okay, RJ? I mean, relative to what? Dale said, I was talking to Sierra. Rod said, thank you for the Mrs. Davis recommendation. I'm 2 episodes in, and it's wild. I'll tell you something else. That show gets more fucking wild. Mrs. Davis on Peacock with David Arquette for some reason. For some god-awful reason, he's in the show. Oh, my God, look who's listening in Spaces. Efren is listening, who's with Delightful. I ran into him in Vegas, and he hosts the game event on the Premier Streaming Network. I'll plug his shit. It's he's an appreciator of games. He's a real card shark. He, in a dream world, if he had a game like mine, it would have, wall-to-wall carpeting. Those were the heydays of game shows. And he seems to understand that better than anybody.